This is what most companies call a dose versus what science says is really required to actually work. Do you really think this is enough for a killer workout? Getting the day started, shooting some content for my supplement brand, Gains Club. And one thing you'll quickly realize if you are trying to build a brand in 2023 is you have to think of like very creative, catchy ways to immediately demonstrate to people like why your brand matters and why they should consider that product instead of everything else on the market. Each time I reshot this damn thing, this is what I had to do. Pre-workout back in the bottle. So it's officially been 1 month since we've had the Audi RS Q3, and I wanted to give y'all a quick update because my opinion's changed on a couple things. So when I first got it, I set it to dynamic mode. It's one of the drive modes. Let me show y'all right here, because I assumed that was like the most sporty, aggressive mode. So you see it's in dynamic, but it's also in D mode. And if you go here and you literally just shift this down once, it changes it. It's still dynamic, but now it's in S mode. And now, it's still not quite the Model X performance launch, but it's significantly less like delay, less lag than before. Also, I had no idea, but this has its own autopilot mode. You literally just click this thing back towards you and then the car takes over. My feet are not on the pedal, my hand is not on the wheel, and it is, see, it's taking that turn right there perfectly. The only thing, it's not even that I don't like it, but that I might have done differently is for the seats, I chose these RS Sport seats. I think they look dope, they're super comfortable. It's this combination of Dynamica microfiber and Napa leather, but then in person, I saw the other option, which is all leather. It's like honeycomb pattern RS seats, and they're super dope. I might have chose those instead. So check it out. This is not financial advice. I can't give financial advice. I can only speak from my experience, things that have worked for me, or probably more importantly, things that have not worked for me. But right now, if you're someone who is trying to, rapidly increase your overall earning potential, then from my experience, I would say there's 3 non-negotiable things that you have to start doing. So a couple days ago, I hear this new song. It's called Go Off by Ab-Soul featuring Big Sean. And for me, Big Sean is one of my top 10 favorite musicians of all time. And he has this line. He says, "Y'all want success all at once, I take mine in increments." Y'all want success all at once, I'll take mine in increments. Because check it out, it's very human to want success immediately. You want to make $1 million this year. A few weeks ago, I was listening to this podcast with this guy, Luke Belmar, I think his name is. He's been popping up on YouTube recently. And he's talking about how he made, $3 million in a week because he shorted Terra Luna at the right time. And then you hear that and you're like, oh my God, I want to do that too. But then he also talks about, a few minutes later, how he lost $3 million a few weeks before that, I think, on a trade that messed up. And I mean, if that's the game you want to play, you want to bet millions of dollars on crypto and try and win big immediately, well, you might have luck, but you also might just lose the money that you have. And instead, for me, I'd rather not bet at all. I would rather not gamble. I'd rather just have steady, very solid streams of income that slowly increase year over year over year. Because here's the thing, if you have an income stream and each year it makes more than the previous year, even if it's not a huge leap, but each year it's going up, 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 that means that you've actually built a sustainable business and a lot of your fundamentals are probably improving each year. Maybe your AOV's up, people are spending more on each order. Maybe you're getting better at acquiring new customers through paid advertising or through organic marketing. And so that's always my focus with my businesses. With Edge, for example, we're not some viral hype clothing brand that exploded to 100 million a year. Not that I wouldn't like that, but we have seen our bottom line increase year after year after year. Even last year, my YouTube views dipped, but Edge still grew, and that means we're building this thing on solid fundamentals. I don't have to worry about the ground just falling out beneath us. I think year 1, we sold 400 total t-shirts and tank tops. Year 2 and 3 was more focused on, designing a wider range of products, having more consistent inventory. That allowed us to grow a little bit. And since then, we've been focused more on like performance analytics. We realized our joggers sell insanely better than any other item and attract a lot more new customers through ads, so we focused a lot more on higher inventory levels and also new jogger designs to keep testing. The point is, most people want success all at once, but I am more than happy to take mine in increments. If you have a new business, don't aim for 1 million the first year, maybe aim for 50K, and then year 2, if you hit 100K and then 200K, you're on the right direction. Keep grinding. Gains, bro. Workouts complete. I'm stressed right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm filming this YouTube video. I'm trying to shoot some more content for the brands, but I want to feed these gains. I don't really have time to do it. I'm busy. I don't eat some garbage. Luckily, today's video is sponsored by Factor. So check it out. Factor is basically life-changing, and the way it works is they deliver fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. Look, we've all got goals for the new year, and Factor is here to help you achieve each and every one of them. You can save time and have the energy to tackle everything on your to-do list with Factor's ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. No matter what your lifestyle is, Factor has the meals to help you live it to the fullest with keto, calorie smart, vegan, vegetarian, and protein plus meal plans on the menu each week. Prepared by chefs and approved by dietitians, each meal has all the ingredients you need to feel satisfied all day long. If you're looking to cut back on takeout and fast food, Factor has you covered. Not only is Factor cheaper than takeout, but the meals are ready quicker than restaurant delivery in just 2 minutes flat. For today's meal, we have a combo of salmon, broccoli, some other delicious stuff. Take a look at that. Bro, Factor meals literally do not miss. Like, these meals make it so much easier for me to stay on point with my diet while I'm grinding. And because Factor is sponsoring the video, you know that they're hooking it up. If you go to factor75.com and use code HowToBe60, you can get 60% off your first Factor box. Just click the first link in description to check that out. Ready? There's one massive benefit to never running your own business and always just working for other businesses or other people, and that is that you get to choose what part of your life you prioritize. If you want to focus on your gym goals, you can do that. If you want to focus on meeting girls, you can do that. If you want to focus on spending time with your girlfriend, you can do that. If you want to travel or play video games, you get to prioritize what you want, because at the end of the day, you just have to show up from 8 to 5 o'clock, and you got a lot of free time after that to do what you want. But if you're running a business, at least a business that you want to see grow year over year, from my experience, it has to be priority number one. Like, I'm constantly in this process of identifying, okay, what's the next action step I need to take for each business, and then making sure that gets done no matter fucking what. Sometimes that means that I don't get to go to the gym one day, or I can't take a trip that I wanted to take, or Julie's gonna hate that I say this, but sometimes it means I can't really spend any time with her the next 3 days because I just have to lock in and make sure these next tasks get done, because otherwise you're never gonna have consistent forward momentum. Everything in life has momentum. Money is no different. If you make 1 million this year, next year you can probably make 1.5 million. It's not that big of a deal. But if you only made 200,000 this year, 1.5 million next year is not that realistic. And the way you gain rapid momentum with your money is very straightforward. You just more rapidly get tasks done. For example, today's a Sunday and I could have taken the day off, or I could have been like, you know what? I'll just film the YouTube video. I'm not gonna worry about the Gains Club ads. But I was like, nah, fuck that. I think I can film the YouTube video and 5 Gains Club ads today. And then this week, I have a lot more bandwidth to get even more done. But it's not just about getting as much done as possible, because maybe you're not focusing on the tasks that matter the most. So luckily, businesses tend to go in waves. Like, after I film this set of Gains Club ads, we're gonna have some time to test them, where there'll be some downtime. And whenever I have downtime for a business, for me, that's a chance to step back, take a look at how things are performing, and analyze, okay, what are we doing that's working? Is there any way to double down on that? For example, the joggers with Edge. Okay, how do we get more joggers released, higher inventory levels? How do we move those faster? Or what are we doing that's not working? For Edge, tank tops have just not been selling. I think tank tops in general is out of style now or something. So let's not waste money and time on tank top inventory. And then what are some new things that we can test out? For example, we got some new Gains Club products coming soon to test, but the idea is you don't just randomly do as much stuff as you can, because you'll just end up like, you know, running in a treadmill on place. You have to analyze, step back, and improve the actions that you're taking over time. Ready? The dogs have never seen me, get over here. They've never seen me do a backflip, or maybe into Max's pool, but never on flat ground. Also, I hurt my ankle doing one back in Houston, so I haven't even attempted one in what, like 6 months. Today's the day. It's been so long, I think I lost it. Oh my, here it is, here it is, here it is. Oh my God! After all that, I nailed a perfect backflip. Come here, buddy, come here. Oh shit, we're the backflip kings. What the hell? All right, employees, hiring people to work for you. There tends to be like 2 schools of thought. The solopreneurs who are like, look, I just want to simplify things, do everything myself. And then there's the people who kind of like bragging, you know, we got a team of, 25 people working for me. It makes me feel powerful. I want to hire more people. And I'm definitely not saying that I know best here, because there's people with a lot more experience managing employees than me. But from my experience, the key thing is to identify, what is my secret power? What is my special power? What's the one thing that I'm gonna do better than anyone else, and I need to hold on to and hold dear to myself? And for me, that's like content creation, right? Making YouTube videos, creating the content for the brands. Get out of here, bro. creating content is what I know and it's what I do best. But that being said, I think it's extremely important to learn every aspect of your business before you hand it off to someone else so you fully understand how everything works. You know, I learned Facebook ads, I learned copywriting, I sent out all the emails myself, I created every last sales page myself in the past. Otherwise, you might be paying someone to do something and they're not doing a good job of it at all, but you have no way to check in on it and make sure it's on point. The basic rule I follow is once I get to a point where I'm drowning in my work, then that's the time I need to hire a person or an agency to take some of that off my plate, or otherwise it's going to impede my ability to do what I do best, in my case, making content. Because what you're doing when you're paying someone else to do something is you're literally buying your time back. You're paying someone else so you can have more time. Also, personally, I'm a big fan of finding an agency that specializes in something rather than hiring an employee and having to manage that person, because agencies, they know if they don't deliver results, you're not gonna keep paying them, so they're a lot more self-motivated than an employee who might just be collecting, you know, his paycheck. For example, I have an agency that handles all my paid advertising. Obviously, I work with them each week to strategize so I can create the content. I also have an agency that handles editing all of my short form content. I still edit the YouTube videos though. But when I tried to also edit the short content on top of that, I had no more time available to myself. This jamon right here, man, jamon iberico is literally the best food in the entire world, especially when you wrap it around a pico, a little breadstick like that. Buonissimo. By the way, bro, quick important reminder, Monday is the next Edge drop, featuring our all-new Performance Tech Joggers. These have our signature performance fabric in a tech jogger cargo design, by far my favorite joggers I've ever worn. Also, V2 of our elite hybrid shorts, improved waistband, new dope colorways, built-in compression liner that allows your huevos to breathe. Also, V2 of our premium Henley. This is the perfect going out shirt. Just pair it with some jeans, throw on a watch, and you're good to go. The hometown tee as well, built from a heavyweight cotton, slightly boxy fit. The perfect pump cover or just casual tee to wear around town. And also our first ever premium beanies in 3 colorways. It's January, you gotta have a dope beanie or 3. That all drops Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Link in description to sign up for early access so you get first dibs. You don't have to worry about anything selling out. Anyway, now we're gonna check out this movie called The Price We Pay. It's a streaming rental. It looks pretty dope. I'll let you know if it's worth it.
Hurry up.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen. Like a 2 out of 10. It was so gruesome, and like now I feel like nauseous. I'm not gonna sleep.
Very dark, gruesome movie. It was well done though. I still give it like a 6.7 out of 10.
Don't watch.
If you enjoyed this video, I'd recommend you check out this one next. It's about what my plan would be to make my first million if I was starting from scratch. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Click over here to subscribe because I drop 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I'll talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.